Welcome to the demo of the 25A feature, Update Workstation Availability Status for a workstation along with reason codes. During production at a workstation, operators often need to spend time on preparation activities or setup activities in addition to the actual work execution. They may also need to take occasional shift breaks, or the workstation could be down if there is some corrective or preventive maintenance actions being performed. These activities impact the availability and performance metrics of the workstation, two critical components for OEE computation. With this update, production operators will be able to change the workstation status by selecting from a list of predefined status change reason codes. Granular information about the reason for status change would lead to accurate and real-time computation for the OEE components. Now let's look at a quick demo scenario for this feature. I will launch the execute production at a workstation task in work execution work area, select a workstation and check into it, scan and select a work order and start execution. I will then update the workstation status by providing reason codes. At the end of the demo, I will also show how reason codes can be managed for making them available for operators at the workstation. Let's get into the demo. I launch the execute production at a workstation task in work execution work area. The workstation is already selected since I have previously used it. I check into the workstation. I can see that the workstation currently is in idle status. I click on Edit Workstation Status. I pick Corrective Maintenance as the reason for change. I am shown that this reason maps to a workstation status as down. I update the status. Now the workstation status is set to down. This is going to impact the availability metric while it is displayed to the supervisors in the supervisor workbench. I click on Mark as idle and set the workstation back to idle state. Now I'm going to select a work order and start execution of an operation. I select the work order. I view the work order operation details. Then I start work order operation execution. While executing an operator can pause the work order operation execution or edit the workstation status by specifically providing a status change reason. I click on pause, select the reason as a shift break, click on save, and the workstation status is updated. We can see that the workstation is now in idle state, and the operator can click on resume whenever they are ready to take it back to in use state and resume executing work order operation. This concludes the operator's experience of this feature. I will now show you how users can create and manage workstation status change reasons. I launch the Smart Operations Configuration task in Work Execution work area. Under the Workstation Reason Codes tab, I see the pre-populated list of reason codes. These 4 reason codes are seeded for you to use. If you want to create more reason codes, you can click on Create, enter the details for the new status change reason code, such as the reason code and the name. Select an appropriate workstation status for the reason, and then select how this workstation status change reason affects the availability or performance metric. After saving, this workstation status change reason will be available to operators while they are executing operations at the workstation. This concludes the demo for this feature. Thank you.